Alright, let's have a chat about Battlefield 2042. Let's be honest. I love Battlefield. I really do. Off the bat, I'm going to say this feels a lot like Battlefield 4. It's a lot different in some aspects, like the specialist classes, but we'll start off with the good and then we'll do the bad after. So the first thing I'm going to say is there's a good amount of guns in this game. I mean, they're pretty basic. They're futurized like an M5 instead of an M4. They're a little futurized. The scars in there. The PP29. I'm trying to think what else you can start with. There's obviously a bolt action. There's a light machine gun. That's like an M249 upgrade. There's a good basic amount of guns, even up through the levels. I don't know. There's probably 20 guns or something. Secondaries suck. They're like you have to shoot them with your main. You can't kill people with a secondary. It just doesn't work. I use the second one that you unlock after, I don't know, it's like level 13 or 13, 14, something like that. And it's got 11 rounds in the mag, and it's still, like, if I don't hit every round and at least 2 or 3 rounds in their head with it, I can't kill them with just that. I have to shoot them with another gun. But it's fine, because usually I'm just using them to clean up bolty kills anyways, so it's cool. But the customization on the guns is actually amazing here, actually. Let's go right here, we'll go down. Let's look at the sniper. Now we have... Come on, man. I'm an idiot. There we go. We have all this that we can put on. You can go through the sights and change everything. You can unlock them as you go, but you can have the presets as you are. Like, so I have close range, medium range, long distance. Usually it stays in the 10, but whatever. Same thing with ammo, like you can have different ammo types, extended mag, blah blah blah, AP rounds for tanks and armor. Under barrel, I have bipod for laying down, I have a grip for what I usually use all the time, and then I have a grenade launcher in case I'm feeling like a dink. But, and then compensators, you understand what that is. So there's a very good amount of customization. Guns, there are your guns. What is it, 20? Yeah, I think I was right, 20. So, there's a good amount of guns. 1870 it looks like. Oh no, it's a 4570. It's in the shotgun class. That's weird. Oh, utility, that's why. It's not a shotgun. You can say a 4570 is not a shotgun, that's a rifle. But yeah, so there's a good amount of guns. But I am a fan of the customization. Secondaries, not very many. There's 3. And they suck. I haven't used the 44, but yeah, the Glock is pretty terrible. Like 10, 12 rounds to kill somebody after you've already shot them with the other gun. And this one, like I already told you, you gotta hit every round and you gotta hit some in the head, even without that suppressor on it. I just put the suppressor on it last game because I like to be quiet. But, so I mean, that's a big plus, the guns. There's a good amount of guns. There's a lot of attachments to put on and whatnot. And there's a lot of, where are we going? Right here. We can show you the gear real quick. There's a lot of this too. You can throw gadgets on, rocket launchers, blah blah blah. But there's a good amount of vehicles too. I'm a big fan of this Nightbird. I've been smoking with this thing, dude. Awesome, awesome. It's freaking awesome. I love it. But you don't unlock it until like level 20 or something. I don't remember. But so there's a good amount of stuff that you can do. The different specializations. I'm not gonna run you through all of them right now. I mean, if you want to pause and read them, you can. But I guess that could be another video. But yeah, it's all just a big plus. I mean, there's a lot to the game, I guess, but it has a very much so Battlefield 4 play. I mean, even in multiplayer, like the gameplay, it's very fast-paced. Like, you're moving, running, shit's blowing up, you know, the world's falling apart. There's a big tornado that comes in every once in a while and ruins everything. It's freaking awesome. There's a lot of space between some of the bases and no space between some of the other bases. It's good. The maps are nice. The gameplay is nice. I'm a sniper a lot of the times, but I started using this PP20, what is it, PP28 the other day. It's fucking sweet, dude. It's the best gun in the game. Personally, I think. I like bolting people because I like hearing the sound of that and noodle popper. But yeah, if I just had to sit there and like hold a base or something and my team's not doing anything, I'll drop in with this PP. She's cray, dude. But it's I don't know, it's might only be good because it's got a lot of rounds in it. It's got like 55 rounds in the mag instead of like the M5 has like 20 something, I think. I don't even remember. I think it's like 20 something. But And the maps are pretty sweet. I mean, there's two that are like skyscrapers. Those are probably the hardest ones because if you take the top of the skyscraper, you can jump to anywhere in the map you want. So, I mean, it's pretty awesome. You just bounce off and land on whatever you want, but keep that in mind. It is a good thing, though. I think there's 7 maps, probably 6 or 7 maps. I can't remember them all right now. But some of them are great. Is it Manifest? I think Manifest is the one with all the shipping containers. That one's my favorite. That one's awesome. Hourglass is like my least favorite. Renewal's awesome. But yeah, Hourglass sucks. I don't like Hourglass. But I do like the maps. And the game mode, I love Conquest. Conquest is freaking amazing. That's the main game mode that I play. But you may not. And that leads us into the negativity part. That Conquest and Breakthrough are really the only game modes that you can play. I guess you could you can go out and go into Hazard or play in Portal, but as of right now, Conquest and Breakthrough are the only game modes that you can play. And Breakthrough is just like you move sector to sector, you have to take them as you go. You know what I mean? I can't remember what it's called in Battlefield 5, but it might be called Breakthrough. I don't remember. And everyone knows what Conquest is, which is the only game mode I really play anyways. I used to play Team Deathmatch occasionally if I was trying to level up like Submachine Gun or something, but it seems to be fine. Everybody's fine on Conquest. Maybe they'll add more later. They just try not to overwhelm people or overwhelm their servers. I don't know. But it kind of sucks to only have 2 game modes. But, I mean, it's not the end of the world. Because, like I said, we all pretty much play Conquest anyways. But, I mean, what really sucks is, like, if you find a good team that you're playing with, you have to add them as a friend to pull them into your squad. Like, you can't just send them, like, a squad invite once. You have to add them as a friend, which kind of sucks. I don't know if you have to add him as a PS friend or an Xbox friend, but you at least have to add him as an EA friend. I'm not sure exactly what the differentiation is, but you have to add him as a friend, add him as a squad. But what really sucks is when you get him in a squad, like me and my buddy, he's lives right down the street, and we've been in a squad, and like the first match that we always try to get into, it disconnects us. I don't know why. It disconnects us, like, and then if we'll play like 2-3, and it'll disconnect another one, and it doesn't make any sense. It's just glitchy, you know what I mean? It's not the end of the world. I'm sure they'll fix it. It's just stuff. I'm sure that they won't fix it if no one tells them about it, though. So make sure you tell them about it. That squads are a little funky right now, but it's not the end of the world. You can get in a squad, and you can get together, and you can do some damage. It just takes a little bit of work. The other thing that sucks is it's kind of like, I mean, it doesn't really appeal to me that much, but where's the campaign, boys? This is an expensive game. I paid a lot, and there's no campaign. Like, I'll get over it, because I'll just focus on multiplayer. Don't get me wrong. But, no campaign? For a full expense game, 2 game modes, no campaign. And the graphics aren't that good. I'll be honest with you. Graphics aren't that good. So, I don't know what. Hopefully we get some, like, updates. I know, sharpen some stuff up, but like this isn't. You could barely see the lines on her neck. I'm pretty sure like Black Ops 2 had better graphics than this on PS3. But I don't want to seem ungrateful. I'm very, very happy that the game is out and that we have it. And even if they have to add stuff later, that's cool. But I'm just gotta tell you the negativity side of it. You know what I mean? You're here to see a review. Reviews both sides of the table. So, I gotta give you the bad. As much as I don't like to talk bad about Battlefield, I love Battlefield. But it kind of sucks a little bit. And the only other thing, I guess, the only other bad thing is the spawning into the zones kind of sucks. Because you have to have, like, you go to spawn in and then it's like a 10-second cinematic that you have to watch. And, like, if I spawn on an aircraft, you guys spawn on the ground, I have to come, like, catch up to you and slow down and land. And it's a pain. They should just spawn the aircrafts on the ground and the guys behind us and let them run into them, and I don't know, or spawn us behind and let people turn around and grab them. I don't know. But what happens is if you don't get in an aircraft or a tank, everybody who gets in them just leaves everybody because they spawn in like 3 seconds sooner. They just leave all the foot soldiers, and the foot soldiers get stuck running across the map. That's pretty stupid, but whatever. You know, usually I try to grab a heli or something. Like I said, I like my little heli. I'll hop in that, grab 3 other guys, run on the other side of the map, and do some work.